Please stand for the arrival of the procession.
Good afternoon, and a very warm, in both senses of the word, welcome to this graduation ceremony, which is important for the university, but even more important as a landmark in all of your lives. I declare the congregation open. The congregation, please be seated. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present to you these candidates who have been found worthy to be admitted to the degrees for which they have been awarded. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for thesis entitled Neuroevolution of Bipedal Locomotion, Algorithmic Balance Penalty and Morphological Improvements for Improved Robustness and Performance, Benjamin Jackson. For the degree of Master of Science, Saeed Karimullah Qadri. Sean Patrick MacDonald. Saqlain Ali Mirza. Amira Unkembi Mukoko. For the degree of Master in Computer Science, Nazli Jade Gavin. Sean Jones. Emma Jane Petterson. For the degree of Master in Mathematics, Amelia Jane Baldwin. Amber Patricia Bannister. Rebecca Louise Blackburn. Khadija Noor Daoud. Joseph Richard Price. Sei Fong Jessica Kwan. May I ask the students that have just been conferred, please to stand.
By my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I admit them to the degrees for which they have been presented. Many congratulations.
Please be seated.
It is a pleasure once again to welcome you to this ceremony to celebrate the achievements of our students who do so much while they're at Keele and achieve so much when they leave. These are not the conditions for long speeches today, but it is important that we do briefly reflect on what you have all achieved and what might lay ahead. And what a journey you've been on. Your experience at university has been different from most of those who went before you and for most who will come after you. You've been through the various stages of lockdown, through times of genuine fear of virtually everything. And it's almost hard to remember just what changes came in so very, very quickly 2 years ago. As a university, we had to pivot very quickly into using online education in a way that we had never done at scale before. To keep going with your studies at a time of such huge uncertainty and stress in all that was around you is a major achievement. There is no doubt that you did miss a lot of the social interactions that are really important as part of university life. And this will have been particularly hard for those of you who were in your first year here at the time. But I'd like you to remember that you've also learned a lot from the experience, and you have a real chance to stand out from the crowd in many aspects of life. I'm in no way underestimating how hard it was for you. None of us would have wished any of that on you, especially at a time of life when friendships and networks are developed that can last your whole life. But the adaptability, the resilience, and the determination that was needed to get you through your degree was absolutely astonishing. And in a life when all of those things will be needed, you've been there, you've done it, and when things do get tough in the future, just remember what you have shown yourself to be capable of. I also hope that you recognise the efforts that the staff here at Keele have exerted in order to help you through your degree. They also had to change very quickly during COVID and were often coping with difficult domestic situations while quickly and dramatically changing the way that education was being delivered. Our educators continue to receive national recognition in all sorts of ways, and I'm pleased that the very recent Student Crowd Survey placed us first in the UK, as judged by the responses of our students when they were asked about their experience at university. I am certainly very proud of our staff, and I'm sure you are too. This staff effort is also reflected in the progress that the university has maintained during the last few years. The opening of the new Harper Keele Vet School with first students in 2020 and a new building in 2021 is a huge step forward for Keele. And the development of an energy park with 2 wind turbines and 12,500 solar panels is important not just to the university in that it will produce over 50% of our electricity, but it's important to society. And we take our responsibility for helping with the climate emergency very seriously indeed. And I hope that you have all developed a strong appreciation of that challenge and what you might do about it. In the last year or two, we've also developed the campus further through things like the opening of the new chapters area in Chancellor's building, and in what has been described by some as the most important advances at Keele for years, we've opened a co-op and a Greggs. The staff at Keele are always very proud of our students and our alumni, but the respect that we have for you is even greater than normal. And I'm sure that those of you who are family and friends of our graduates are also brimming with pride today. And so before I go any further, can I, on behalf of our graduates, thank all of you as friends and families for all of the support that you gave them while they were doing their studies here at Keele. Today, you can also allow yourself to be proud of your own achievements. Even beyond the COVID experience, all of you have been through a big adventure that will have challenged the way you think, taught you new skills, opened up new worlds, and set new horizons. You will also have undergone this huge transition alongside students either physically or remotely from every part of society in the UK, and indeed from many parts of the world. Education is a critical mediator of understanding of other cultures. And this is even more important when the biggest challenges that we all face in society can only be solved through collaboration on a global scale. This is not always easy, but I hope that we've helped you develop a sense of critical evaluation that will allow you to take informed viewpoints that will help you thrive in a world where global travel may be affected for a little while longer, but global interactions will be crucial for a peaceful and equitable world. It is with this aim of impacting on the future of society around the world that here at Keele we're putting significant attention into new research institutes that are aimed at addressing four of the biggest challenges that we face as a global population. These are social inclusion, sustainable futures, global health, and ensuring that we maximize the benefits from a digital society. We have literally hundreds of our staff performing leading research in these areas, and I'm confident that these institutes will have a real impact on society. As I've said, we clearly hope that the environment that you have been in here at Keele has prepared you to thrive in that global environment. This background will help you play your part in meeting these big challenges and taking the opportunities that they present with a confidence that will see you continuing the tradition of Keele students having a genuine impact on society. This may be through the professional lives that you undertake or through the way you live your lives at a personal level. Looking after your own health, reducing the adverse effect that you have on our planet, and showing respect and concern for those in less privileged positions than yourselves are all important parts of being players in a forward-looking and civilized society. The months and years ahead may well challenge some of these core beliefs, but the working together with others and providing support to one another that has got you through your degree here, and the challenges that you've already faced in your professional lives, will provide you with a framework to succeed. That mutual support between students and between staff and students is often quoted as one of the biggest things that makes Keele that little bit different from other universities. So you are well prepared. You've experienced a rate of change that feels unusual, but I'm afraid to say that it's likely that it will become the norm. And these skills that you've learned through the last couple of years will make you adaptable to the change. In 20 years' time, many of you will be doing jobs that haven't even been invented yet. And so, contrary to opinion in some parts of society, universities are not here just to train you for your first job. When situations change enormously, the value of a university education is to put you in a position where you can adapt to these changes and thrive in a modern society as you find it. The world will continue to change very quickly, but as graduates, you've developed the skills to help you thrive in it, as long as you maintain a personal commitment to continue to learn throughout your life. This is a university that we hope you will continue to be proud to be associated with, and that you will continue to think of as part of your personal future. You now join over 80,000 Keele alumni in all corners of the globe. Alumni demonstrate great value to each other and to the next generations of students through their networks and their links back to Keele. So please do, therefore, keep in touch. Make sure that we have your contact details. Sign up for the Alumni Association. Come back to visit us and think about how you might want to give back to the university and future students. Your time and experience will be hugely valuable to us, and you may well feel that you wish to partner with us on various projects in the future. So that's it. You've made it. You are leaving here with a qualification that cannot be taken away from you. one that people will respect the world over and that will open doors and opportunities for you. But you now need to make it work for you. You can afford to be ambitious. Indeed, you owe it to yourselves to be ambitious. It will be tough sometimes, but if you don't stretch yourself and reach for what you truly want, you will always regret it. So I hope you, our next generation of graduates, will have seen yourselves as part of a thriving university that has valued your presence, and you can now go out there and make a real difference. So with that, can I, on behalf of all of your colleagues at Keele University, give you, our new graduates, our heartiest congratulations and wish you good health, great happiness, and enormous success in everything that you now do. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present to you these candidates who have been found worthy to be admitted to the degrees for which they have been awarded. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Joash Ano-Oluwapo Abajaid. Isma bint Amjad. Neil Ahmed Yosef Al-Shafi. Thomas Jake Baddeley. Matthew James Barlow. Michael James Garcia Burtonshaw. Jonathan Keith Cadge. Sujay Chakrabarti. Matthew King Ming Chow. Suraj Fakhar Jack Chowdhury. Umar Hussain Chowdhury. Miles Clayton. Rianne Jane Costal. Samuel John Dale. Alexander William Davies. Chester Hugh Christopher Davies. Amira Desai. Molly Rose Draper. Denise Tamungdong Daisanko. Recipient of the Jim Roberts Memorial Prize 2021-22, Matthew Thomas Elliott. Dylan Michael Finney. Jake Alexander Ford. Alex Ganley. Annette Gigi. Samuel Anthony Joseph Goldrick. A recipient of the Professor G.A.J. Rogers Student Prize 2021-22 and the Sheila Carson Memorial Prize 2020-21, Peter Tay Chi Chung Granger Smith. Sebastian Lascelles Heron. Ronggang Huang. Elakia Anajiran. Emmanuel Eremita. Morgan James Jones. Alexander Thomas Keenan. Thomas Gwyn Keir. Ewan Alexander Kelman. Lucy Jade Kenyon. Dean Neil Lake. Chloe Marie Lavelle. Kwok Hai Lee. Alexandra Madeji. Tabitha Jasmine Mathaven. Mia Valerie Mann. Joseph Jacob Manning. Nicola Ann Mills. Rose Constance Moran. Matthew Oliver Morris. Hamid Musaji Motara. Kiara Rose Neville. Edward John O'Malley. Thomas Kenneth Oakes. Okeri Reese Omasawera. Thomas Oliver Parker. Kieran J. Picken. Joshua Luke Rawlinson Smith. Elliot Anthony Raybon. Matthew Michael Risby Ward. James Robert Rowley. Jordan Ethan Andre Salt. Ashmitha Sandra Lee Gemham. Ashkavir Kamaljit Singh Kala. Mariam Suleiman. Joshua Alexander Walker Rondon. Sam Wilding. Harry James Williams. Thomas James Wood. Lucy Helen York. Hasina Zahir. May I ask the students who have just been conferred to stand, please.
As Vice-Chancellor, I admit you to the degrees for which you have been presented. Many congratulations.
Please be seated. Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present to you in absentia those candidates who appear listed in the programme who are not present.
By virtue of my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I admit them to the awards for which they have been presented.
Let us give thanks on this special day in a moment of reflection or prayer according to your practice or belief. We give thanks for our university and recommit ourselves to its mission, that the tasks of education and research may continue to be carried out with integrity. We give thanks for the vision of our founding principal, Lord Lindsay, who directed that Keele exist for the pursuit of truth in the company of friends. The university's foundation also drew upon the historic motto of the Sneed family to thank God for all. May that spirit of friendship and thankfulness continue to be fostered by all at Keele. We give thanks for our graduates as they conclude this stage of their education. May their skills and qualifications be used for good in their communities and beyond. We give thanks for all staff who have taught and supported them in their learning. May they know the lasting impact their work has had and the change that they have enacted in the lives of our graduates. We give thanks for the families and friends present here and around the world. Let us acknowledge with gratitude the love, care and encouragement that they have given and continue to show towards our students. May we look forward with hope to the future, that the successes of this university and its graduates will continue to grow, that the gifts we celebrate today will be used fruitfully, that the world may become a better place. May I invite you all to stand.
Graduates of the university, congratulations once again. May you go out and be fantastic ambassadors for this university and really make a difference. But to begin with, just go out there and have a brilliant day today. I declare the congregation closed.